Hey, it's your boy Will Get It, and I'm chilling with my man B.I.
Peace, everybody. B.I., a.k.a. Mr. Bitches, a.k.a. B. Campbell.
Tell
Flint,
him.
Michigan. Shout out to my boy Will out here in the damn Netherlands. Man, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
A lot of history.
And
I
back.
get you another cup right here, you know what I mean?
We back,
We
baby.
just gotta do this for a minute, man. This shit is always a blessing when we get together, man.
So long as the sun shines and light up the sky, we in this together, so your beef is mine. As time goes by, an eye for an eye, we in this together, so your beef is mine. So long as the sun shines, sky, we in this together, so your beef is mine. Hold up and analyze these wildcats, they crack, they swing an axe. The new routine, read my eyes like glisten. They glisten all up in the cornea. See cats that money's a mortar. Late night, candlelight, team with a crack pipe. It's only right, feeling higher than the airplane, right? Word, Joe, I got to get this money to blow. Take my time, blast the nine if you're front Chico. Sipping into German one, team my guns to search. Shower and quick breaks, robbing niggas for fun. But still right, but when I tell my season build, but hell yeah, the preach, the real, we still kill. As time goes by, an eye for an eye. We in this together, so your beef is mine. So long as the sunshine can light up the sky. We in this together, so your beef is mine. As time goes by, an eye for an eye. We in this together, so your beef is mine. So long as the sunshine can light up the sky. We in this together, so your beef is mine. Oh shit. Rest in peace, prodigy. Keep on going. Yo, King Priest. What's the question? Ask him that question. Yo, can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it? I'm in a girl named Georgia, way down under. Down below my eye, had a slap and a surprise. Forgot to catch up, that's when I pressed her. I've been watching you mowing your lawn. Thoughts are flowing while I'm holding the ball. What's that already video? Right there we continue. Talk about this and that. We chit-chat, sit on the coat and smoke the light.
What up? It's your boy Will Get It, checking in for Casual Live International. Right now, we're hanging out with B.I. He's the manager for Ghostface Killah. And as you can see, they put on a hell of a performance tonight. And yeah, he's gonna tell you some of the things, to get things, in order for them to give on a show like that, what all they have to go through, get everything lined up. So I won't keep you guys waiting no furthermore. Introducing B.I.
Peace. What's going on, y'all?
B.I.
Team, my brother.
Yo, man.
You know how we do.
We back at it again,
Back
baby.
to the
Another
clock.
city, another thing.
Yeah.
This time, man, we focusing on what you have to go through as far as being a manager and preparing and getting things ready for the artists. We picked you up from the airport today. We met you at the airport and started from there.
Right.
Yeah, man. Just tell them a little bit about what you have to go through, in order for the artist to feel comfortable. And drop some knowledge on them and tell them, the process that you have to do as a manager, for Ghostface and getting things lined up.
Yeah, it's definitely all about trust. And then as far as like starting from the beginning, doing the work as far as your rider, as far as what your client wants. So that's the most important thing. If your client wants fucking a pizza, a certain type of food, you gotta have that particular things in the rider for him to have certain alcohol, certain fruits. Ghost being a diabetic, he usually have to have food at all times. And when you get to different countries, they only have certain things open, like kebabs, and when you get to certain Europe, there's certain things, rice, pizza, obviously.
Yep. A lot of stores close early, So you can't get to stuff that you normally get to as like we do back in America.
Yeah, definitely. And he's very, very particular and picky on certain things, and that's how a lot of artists are. Sometimes when you get to a certain point in your career, you definitely get more and more intact as far as what you need on your rider. So particular, like as far as ginger, tea, like hot tea, coffee, a juicer, oxygen tank. So it just depends. The number one thing as far as knowing your client or who you have and putting everything that he needs or she needs in the rider when it comes to flights, things in a hotel room. I know a lot of different artists. Riders, and I see what they have. So it's all broken down as far as the catering to them. So that's the number one thing. And then when the promoter gets in, they sign off on it, they have to provide that. If not, then you can take it to another action as far as more money, lesser time on shows and things of that nature. So it's the most important to have exactly what he or she wants in the rider. So that's definitely how. That's the most important thing.
Yeah. So basically, you put. Your job is to put the client first, but you put the client first, and then how do you get to enjoy yourself, or personally, how do you enjoy that aspect of being the manager of an artist like that? We were talking about a hip hop legend, Hall of Fame artist, as personal, how do you enjoy that, and what's your perspective of being able to manage, an artist like that?
I enjoy it by I love building relationships with people all over the world. I've always been like that since a kid. So doing it for a legend like Ghostface, which I thought I would never be. What I mean? When I first met him, I was just telling him, again, how we was just talking, and me and him was in the room by ourselves, and then I was just quietly watching basketball. He knew I'm being an ex-basketball player, and people talk to me, talking about me so much. He was like, what about this guy? Because, I work with athletes as well. And I was like, man, I just want to tell you I'm a fan, and I've been knowing him for a few months, and he was just laughing, busting out. So, it makes me go even more harder to please him where what he wants, and that actually is enjoying for me because I take pride in what I do. When I meet new people and bringing more show to the table, or verses, or people see how I'm handling his business, it builds more opportunity for me, for other people that's looking for that too. So I enjoy that more than anything. And being older now, I've done a lot of my enjoyment and fun playing basketball, and then that's with people I grew up with that played in the NBA and NFL, doing everything I probably wouldn't think about dreaming of doing. It's like, this is fun for me. It's not a job.
And look, for the young people out there, I've known him for quite a long time, and I've watched him grow in what he likes to do and what he loves to do. He's had a chance to watch me grow and do what I like to do, and do what I love to do. We both always supported each other, and man, it's a big thing. Like he said, don't ever think you can't do what you want to do or complete, the dreams that you want to complete, or meet the people that you want to meet, because it's always possible and you can make that happen. But you gotta have the right, set a frame of mind, and set yourself to it. To say that, what's next for B.I.? Tell the people out there how they can reach you, how they can also, if they want to get in contact for Ghostface, how they can get in contact with you for that, and just tell them what's next for B.I.
But definitely, I will get to the point where how you can get a hold of me. I got a few emails. It's on the Ghostface Killah. Instagram, social media, all the social media, bi20pvu at yahoo.com or gfknewbiz at gmail.com. Man, I give everybody a chance. What I'm looking for me is the next new biggest artist, the next person to come up. I'm investing in people that I thought that was there, and I'm gonna take nothing back from it, because when I believe in somebody, that's how I'm gonna do.
That's for sure.
So,
that's for sure.
I'm looking for the next biggest one that's hungry, that wants to do that. And I have people that I'm really close with that are A&Rs in the music business, or the next biggest athlete or whatever it is. And I just don't want to be in a situation where I want it more than them. And you don't want to ever be in that situation, because you would just wind up just being more furious of the whole situation. So that's one jewel out though. A gem I'll throw to you, as far as never wanted more than somebody else that you're investing in when you get into this. My company name is LIE, loyalty is everything. Management, and I'm really big on it. But yeah, definitely, like I said, the email, my Instagram is loyalty is everything. Shout out to Flynn.
Hey, we spoke with B.I., Cashville Live International. You see what's going on. Ghostface Killah, you saw him and Killer Priest and DJ Technician, hold it down tonight, give a nice show. You saw what our manager had to go through, in the game. All I can do is wish you the best, work hard, and believe in yourself. This pizza is good, we're gonna get back to this. Y'all have a good one. Peace out.
Oh, yeah, Cashville International. Blah!